Hello, I'm Israel Villanueva in ETEC 5320 with Dr. Elwood, and it is fall of 2012 session. I'm doing partner project, which is one of the strategies that we are studying. I'm about to do an example, a mock sample of what we can possibly use for our final project. My classmate and I, Jessica Harlan, are working on a fusion cooking school. The theme is empowering women with the skills to cook awesome meals. There's several ladies at the South Texas Women's Shelter. That is our target audience, and they will take 4 courses in a flipped classroom type of learning. They will receive their lectures and different types of links, assignments, reading, research. They'll receive all this online, and once a week for the 4 classes. We'll go once a week for 4 weeks, and the 4 classes, which I'll show you shortly. At the end of the week, we will go in and do hands-on in the kitchen and show them some examples and do hands-on for them to get an idea and to get a feel for what we're doing. And at the very end of the course, they will challenge off in teams, in pairs. This is a partner project, so there'll be partners of different ethnicities, cultures, background, and they will eventually have to select what type of fusion, whether it's Asian and Mexican together, or whether it's African American and maybe an American, different types of backgrounds. Hopefully we get a good turnout of a good mix. The directions and a sample, which I'm about to do, the mock, is you would first go to Schoology. As you can see, there's a username and password set up here for the students to look at. Or you could also, my classmates could also test drive it for yourselves right down here in the bottom. And there's the ID you would need, which I find this Schoology a pretty interesting web 2.0 that one of our classmates have used as a idea. So we'll go to Schoology, and I've already started it. So this is the instructors page. Okay, this is what it looks like. If you're a classmate and would like to try it yourself, just go to sign up. It's free, and you would sign up as a student. And I signed up as an instructor, but I've already done so, so I'll go ahead and log in. As you can see, it's already saved on there. Put the password, which is also on the PowerPoint slide. And this is the first thing that you will see in Schoology. For example, there's a start the tour, read our company blog, and a help guide. We could briefly do start the tour, which starts off with welcome to Schoology. It could tell you more about it. Find resources, and this is where there already are resources, the existing resources in there, or you could add your own. There's messages and notifications that, as an instructor, that you could put into there, which I've already done so, and I'll show you. Your profile, I've already put my profile in. As you can see, my photo right down here. Okay, so my photo comes out, and I can write an update or a short bio, which I've already done also, which I'll show you all here in a second. Okay. Okay, and upcoming events are right over here, and I've already put some upcoming events, which we have, for example, on the 11th of October on the calendar. Start Fusion Cooking School. That's the start of it. We'll be releasing the website for them to go to. At this point, we're using a different website, but this is only a mock website we're using now, which I'm considering to changing over to. And also another upcoming announcement is the Fusion Cook-Off. So that's the end result, the end goal of this project is a cook-off amongst the ladies that have selected their own fusion cooking, which will take place on the 8th of November, as you can see on the calendar. Um, okay, so I'll go over to courses, and this is where you insert the courses, and the courses that we're teaching are basic cooking skills, fusion cooking, nutrition, and sanitation and safety. I try to put them in the order that they're being taught, but these are alphabetical order, so I was not allowed to do that. But the first one we're teaching is sanitation and safety, and then the second one is nutrition, and then basic cooking skills, and then fusion cooking at the end, which is the fun one. Um, Pretty much in any culinary school or any type of food service school, sanitation and safety, nutrition is a must. It's mandatory, and what we'll do is, for example, week one, they'll go into week one, which is sanitation and safety. And again, this is a mock sample, so I haven't inserted anything, but I could insert photos. I can insert discussions, files, quizzes, and assignments. Okay, so this is for the sanitation and safety. So for week one, they'll work on this. At the end of the week, we'll personally go to the shelter and give a hands-on demonstration and allow them to do the same to see where they're at. Okay, the next course will be nutrition. And again, I don't have anything in here yet, but this is a good place to put different discussions on nutrition and ideas, quizzes. And our nutrition is a basic nutrition course. It's not very scientific. It's mostly different methods of cooking in a healthy manner and substitution of ingredients for healthier cooking and similar ideas to that effect. Then we'll go to basic cooking skills, and from the basic cooking skills in here, some of these classes will be taught by my classmate Jessica Harlan, and I will be co-teaching two of them. And Brenda Aldridge will be in charge of the nutrition part, since that's what she's doing anyways at the women's shelter. So we figured we could consolidate our project a little. And so basic cooking skills, they'll be taught the basic methods of cooking, basic knife skills, and just all the basics of cooking, just to kind of refresh them or just to kind of see where they're at as well. And then the final one will be the fusion cooking. Okay, so again, there's nothing in here yet, but I would like to put different discussions and hopefully get people from all over the world to that would be ideal for people all around the world to get in on the discussions and give ideas. And even just nationally here in the States, we have many different backgrounds, and they could have their input on different fusions, making spring rolls, maybe southwestern type, or Italian Mexican mixed together, for example. And this is where their assignments will be. They'll have a weekly reading assignment. They'll have a weekly PowerPoint and examples, photos, links, and they'll have all of that. And for example, under resources, I've already put some resources in there. Epicurus is one of my favorite websites. Food and Wine is another website that I like, and Fusion Recipes. Fusion Recipes is a very good start. It's basic, but it's a very good start. If you look at just looking at the recipes alone, classic French Canadian yellow pea soup, grilled chicken wings with mint chili sauce. So you get the idea that it's a mixture of ethnicities or backgrounds. Nacho bake, easy chicken nacho bake. So these are just ideas. As a culinarian, I've always just looked at recipes or different ideas, and then I come up with my own. And that's what fusion is all about. Okay. Also, so there's many things in here that you could do as an instructor, and it's a good way of teaching a class. I'd like to find, I've already inserted some photos in here. First I'll show you the Fusion community, Fusion cooking community. If you were to join the group, this is where you want to join, the Fusion cooking community. And you could also blog in here as well. I've inserted some photos in here. See if I could find those right quick. An album. It's an album I'm looking for. Before I find that, there's also other groups that you could join. Here's the flipped classrooms that we're discussing, the type that we're doing, for example. And there's blended learning, another style of teaching, delivery method. These are very educational and very helpful for all teachers. Here's for a personal blog that we can start. Okay. And you could also send out messages. I have no messages here, but I did send out a message, for example, to the class. I sent out a message, let them know, be ready and set for day one. And this was to a test student that I created. Please have materials, mise en place, which means all food and utensils and equipment all gathered in place. Is pretty much what mise en place means. Just giving them a heads up that on day one they need to be prepared prior to 6 p.m. I believe is what I put in here. Yes, it's right there, for example. Okay, so here we are again in the home page. Under your name, if this was a real school that we had, the Fusion cooking school, you could actually put it in. I guess it'd have to be in a database. Notifications, account settings, privacy. So there's many things you can do with this, sort of like Blackboard. This is something maybe not as advanced or high tech, but it's a very good website to use. Under groups, Fusion Cooking Community, this is the one I'm really concerned, more concerned about. This is where we would be doing our blogs and writing updates as to where we're at in the class. Discussions in here. There's 2 members in here, which is myself and a test student. Also could put resources. Here's the access code for anyone wanting to join this group. The ladies at the shelter will have to use this access code that we will give them. And I also put an album in here. And here we have culinary photos. This is kind of more of an encouragement type of deal here to show some different photos of work that we've done. Most of it is mine and Jessica Harlan's work. About 80% of it is, and some of it is a student's work, our students. This is just to give them an idea. Okay, and that's pretty much all I wanted to show, is kind of give an idea on Schoology. It's one of the partner projects, one of the strategies, and just wanted to give an idea of what we could do for our final project, and we may consider actually using this one instead of a website that we have. But we will think about it, and I hope you enjoyed this slideshow, this screencast.